Welcome to Mrs. Bays' 6th grade math video lesson. We're going to look at multiplication of whole numbers, worksheet number 1. This is going to be 2 digits by 1 digit. Please do not use a calculator. You may use your multiplication chart if you need to. Let's begin with our vocabulary. 2 words we need to know are factor and product. So let's look at the example that we have. 32 times 3 is 96. The numbers that you multiply together, as in the 32 and the 3, those are called factors. And the answer to multiplication is called the product. Now let's look at a problem using standard algorithm. So if you notice that the problem is written horizontally, 52 times 5, let us look at how do we write that vertically. So what we do is we look for the number with the most digits, and that would be 52. We're going to put that number on top. Then your other number needs to be written aligned on the right column below that number that is in ones place. And now we can begin. We start with the 5 and multiply by 2. So over here, I'm just going to make a little note to help us remember. 5 times 2 is 10. So the 0 goes below this ones column, and the 1 gets carried to the tens column. Now we're going to do 5 times 5 plus 1. So over here, I'm just going to make a note to help me remember. 5 times 5 is 25. Now we're going to add that 1 we got from this answer, 10. So when we add, we get 26. So now I'm going to bring that answer over here and line it up. So the 6 is going to be under the tens place, under the 5, and 2 out in front. So now our answer is 260. Let's look at multiplication using our box method. To do the box method, we look at the first number, and in this case, we say 52. The 5 is in tens place, so let's write that as 50 plus 2. So when we go to the box number, the 50 I'm going to write above the first box, and then I'm going to put the plus here, and now 2. 5 is only 1 digit, so that's going to go in front of this rectangle. Now let's begin our work. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to write inside the box. We always start with the top number, 50 times 5. So over on the side, if we need to do 50 times 5, 5 times 0 is 0, and 5 times 5 is 25. So here we're going to write 250, and I'm going to write that bigger so I know I'm going to use this number later. Now let's go to the next box, start with the top number. I'm going to write 2 times 5. So it's the top number times the side number. 2 times 5 is 10. So now what we're going to do is take these two numbers and add them together. So below, I'm going to write 250 plus 10, making sure I line up my ones place and my tens place. So now let's add 0. 5 plus 1 is 6, and I bring down my 2. So the answer is 260, the same answer we got with the standard algorithm method. Now let's look at the worksheet that I would like for you to practice. This is multiplication of whole numbers, number 1, 2 digits by 1. Please rewrite each problem in vertical form. Do not use a calculator. You may use your personal whiteboard and multiplication chart. Here are the 12 problems I would like for you to do. Please go to Google Classroom, week 1, and find this worksheet. It is linked to Edulastic. That's where you will input your answers in Edulastic. It will then tell you if you have the question right or wrong. Thank you.